Okay, so hopefully at this point, this is looking familiar to you. You've done annotations before, or at least you've seen them. Uh, Maybe you were thinking of specific things you remember. Perfect. What we're going to talk about on this slide are some, one, specific types of annotations that you can use, and then two, what I want to see from some of those annotations. So, throughout your entirety of not just today and not just in ELA, but in all of the classes you're going to have at EQ, what I want to see is a few specific things for your annotations. First one being your underlining. So your underlining should be what you do when you find evidence for whatever the main focus is. So let's say that you're reading a book, and my question for you is, well, how does the main character feel, right? And so what you're going to do is underline the examples that tell me how he feels, right? That's the whole point of underlining, is finding stuff that links back to the focus, that links back to the main question. The next thing that I want you to do specifically is, after you've made those underlines, I want you to make little notes right next to them telling me, well, why do you think that? Make an inference, make a best guess or a connection about what that underlying evidence has to do with that main focus. So, for example, if I'm reading a story and it's like Johnny walked slowly with his head down um, to get to the bus, I would underline that, and I could say a little note right there. Johnny likely feels sad because he's acting like someone sad, or how someone sad would, right? That's what I want to see. For the other examples, such as highlighting, such as making little notes, that's for you, right? Part of annotations is it's your notes to be able to look back on and get an idea for what those things mean. So, for example, when I'm reading, sometimes I'll put a question mark next to something if I'm not sure what it is, if I'm wondering about it. Or I'll put a star if it like really was important to me, like I like this idea, or I'm gonna think about this more. So with those ones, do whatever feels right for you. That's part of the whole point. But to reiterate, to make very clear, underline things that link back to the main idea or question, and then make notes for those underlines that tell me why you think that, why it's important. You're going to have a slide to kind of test that you were paying attention to this whole video, so good luck.